Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Tegar Hidayat and I'm from Class C, and in this video I will explain about reading strategy skimming. The first is, what is skimming? Skimming is a strategic, selective reading method in which you focus on the main ideas of a text. When skimming, deliberately skip text that provides details, stories, data, or other elaboration. Instead of closely reading every word, focus on the introduction, chapter summarize, first and last sentence of paragraphs, bold words, and text features. Skimming is uh, extracting the essence of the author's main message rather than the finer point. Why we use skimming? The first one is, you need the big picture or main points when you're reading. Even if you're going to do a more detailed reading of the text, skimming as form of previewing can help you better comprehend what you read. Knowing when and how to skim will help you become a more efficient, strategic reader. You'll become better at determining what parts of the text are most important. There may also be times when your professor wants you to understand the big picture, not all the little details. In this case, skimming helps you understand the overall points of the text and its relevance to your course without bogging you down. And the second is, make the most of your time. Sometimes you don't have time to do everything. With skimming, you will be able to cover vast amounts of materials more quickly and save time for everything else that you have on your plate. Maybe you don't have time to finish your reading before class, but skimming will help you get the main points and attend class much more prepared to maximize in-class learning. And the last one is, you need to review a text you have read before. Skimming is also an efficient way to refresh your memory of large amounts of material before an exam. Skimming a text that you have already read helps you recall content and structure. And how to do skimming? And first is beginnings and endings. Read the first and last sentence of paragraph, first and last paragraphs of major sections, and introductions and summaries of chapters. Uh, the second is wet versus chaff. Read only the amount of text necessary to determine if a section presents a main idea or support for a main idea. And the third one is first visual and verbal cues. Watch for signal words and phrases that indicate an author's direction. Example, however, although, moreover, in addition to. And thing to focus on while skimming. The first one is introduction and conclusion, chapter or section summaries, first and last sentence, title, subtitles, and headings, bold words, charts, graphs, or pictures. End of the chapter review question. And here's the example of skimming. There's an article, and the first thing you need to do is look up to the title, and it's called Hosea the Star. After the title, you need to read the first paragraph, and it's and in the first paragraph it's tell you about who is Hosea and what kind of music that he made. And after you read the first paragraph, you need to read the first sentence and the last sentence of every paragraph. Here tell you about where Hosea born, and in the third paragraph tell you what movie uh, that Hosea worked, and the last sentence on the third paragraph tell you about how many awards that Hosea win, and the fourth paragraph is tell you about Hosea has done a lot of charity, and in the last paragraph tell you about RDR Music Conservatory. After you read every sentence and last sentence of every paragraph, you need to look up, focus on the bold words or images. But in this article, there's only bold words. No, there's no bold apa images here. So there's two bold words. The first one is the legend of the East, and that mean we need to read about the legend of the East, what it is, and it's the first movie that Hosea worked on. And second is the RDR Music Conservatory. So it's tell you about uh, Hosea make a conservatory in California. After that, the last step is you need to read the last paragraph itself. Forget the summary or conclusion from the article. I think that's all for me. I'm sorry for my mistake. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.